Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Hannah Wallace and we're here in Toronto for Sibos 2017. Joining me is Mike Blaylock from Intel, and we're going to be talking about disruption in the financial service sector. Mike, it's great to have you along.
Thank you, Hannah. It's a pleasure to be here.
So first of all, the financial sector is definitely transforming. What do you think are the main drivers behind this?
Really, we see two drivers that are causing the transformation of financial services right now. The first is regulation, and regulation is nothing new. But what is new is the complexity of the regulations, the amount of data needed to complete the regulations, and the time needed to complete the regulations. The other thing that is new is that the regulatory environment has moved from one of risk management and transparency, like with BCBS 239 and the upcoming MiFID II, to one of driving openness, competition, and standardization, such as PSD2. The other major change that we see in financial services is around the customer. How quickly can financial firms adapt and change to customer behaviors and expectations and customers' adoption of new technology? And this is a real challenge for financial services because they need to innovate like a startup while complying with all the regulations.
Mm-hmm. And can you tell me what's new in 2017 and 2018 compared to previous years at Sibos?
So 2017 last year was all about transforming the landscape, transforming the infrastructure, the processes, the culture within financial services to enable the industry to move forward. And I think we'll all agree there's still a lot of work to do there. This year at Sibos, the focus is really about building the future, and the future is all about data. And what I'm seeing at this Sibos is much more of a sense of positiveness, a sense of urgency, a sense of how can we use data in new and innovative ways to address the challenges that we just mapped out. So the other thing that I take away from the Sibos this year is a big focus on collaboration. Collaborations between the banks, between the fintech ecosystem, the regulators, and technology partners. And along with collaboration is this focus on APIs, which is really the enabler for collaboration and how you securely and safely share data to provide more value to customers going forward.
And how will this disrupt and impact the financial sector, and what are financial institutions going to do to succeed in this era of disruption?
Yeah, so tremendous amount of disruption. But the disruption's been there for a while, and this is actually going to be the new norm. We're never going to have less change and less disruption than we have right now. But this disruption and change provides an incredible opportunity for the banks and for financial services, but they need to move quickly and with a sense of urgency. The banks need to look at leveraging their core strengths, their brand, their trust, their customers, their ability to manage risk, while also aggressively moving forward with changing their technology, their business processes, and their cultures to build a platform of innovation that fully leverages all the data that they have available both internally and available externally. This will allow the banks to move from change the relationship with their customer to one of rational trust to emotional trust, helping their customer monetize and leverage the customer's own data.
And finally, what barriers do you think they'll have to overcome?
So in the area of barriers, I see three key areas there. One is around a strategic area, and that's really around the culture, and that's probably one of the most difficult to overcome. You need really a C-level objective on here's where we are today, here's where we want to go, and building an agenda to get the organization there. There also needs to be a focus on the collaboration element, picking the right partners that can help you get to that endpoint. The second is around operations, and that involves moving off of legacy infrastructure that's currently in their environment. That's probably the biggest inhibitor of innovation right now in financial services. Also, you need to move to new business models and business processes. And then third and finally, technology. And technology is really about the skill sets and bringing the right partners in that can provide skill sets and support that effort. And most importantly, it's about having a well thought out data strategy that fully leverages and also protects the valuable data assets that the bank has and the assets of their customers.
Fantastic. Mike, thank you for taking the time to speak with me today.
Thank you very much, Anna.
And thank you for watching.